Heyo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Oh God, that camera's like totally kind of messed up there. You guys can't see me at all. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to an Flesh and Blood stream. I hear there's going to be riots because Carly and I are not wearing costumes.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't think about it.
I need you guys to know that I almost ordered a horse costume to wear tonight, but it was like $50. So yeah, that didn't happen. But anyway, we are here tonight, Carly and I, since we are finally in the house. And Carly's back from her work trip. We're going to open all these boxes that I've been hoarding like a little rat. So we're going to open all these. We have 2 boxes of Everfest, a Tales of Aria, a Bright Lights, and a Rosetta box that I happened to win the other day. $110 is a little steep, but that's okay. And then the grand prize, the full finale, we have a gold foil. I guess it's better. You can see it better like this, I guess, in the middle of the screen. We have a gold foil we're going to be opening that I won for my most recent ProQuest that I went to at Brickhouse Collectibles. So, guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Also, working on the lighting situation. If I have the overhead light on, there's a glare and you can't see what Carly's doing. I tested that today, but I don't think these are enough lights, so I'm going to have to order more lights. So
that's why there were lights on the Amazon card.
Yep, that is why there are lights on the Amazon card. I was just sold out by my wife.
I was like, why are these here? He has lights.
I was browsing nice LED lights today on Amazon.
Yeah.
Instead of working today. Unless somebody from my job sent a stream and then I was working.
I also ordered something on Amazon today while I was at work. So.
Did you order my lights on accident?
No.
Damn.
I didn't know if you wanted me to, otherwise I would have.
No, it's fine. What'd you buy? Can you say it out loud? I'm just kidding.
No, I bought like a shelf for shoes, like that I can put in the closet.
Oh,
so I can add like another.
Well, that's a lot more boring than I thought it was going to be. You guys never know, chat. Anyway, Agro Blazkin, what? Hey, Cusco, what's up? Electrum, Trent, Martin, Cusco, Ben, and Brick. What's up, everybody? How are you guys? All right, well, I set these in front of us because it's the only one I have 2 of. Okay. So we can each open a box, and then we'll have to like split these, I guess. And then we're going to open the gold foil last because we have to build suspense.
Yes,
clearly.
Of course.
Clearly.
I was going to tell you to do that if you weren't going to do it.
Yeah, no, we were definitely going to open it last. Although I'm not going to lie, I'm like kind of itching now that I'm sitting here next to it. I've been waiting 3 days to open this. 3 days to open this. I thought you were going to throw that in the garbage can. I was like, okay,
I don't need this.
I have actually, fun fact, I have never opened a box of Everfest. Ever.
Is that what
this is the set when I started playing the game, and I've never opened a single box of it. Because when I started playing, I didn't buy any sealed product in Magic. Because it was all singles. I could buy all the singles I wanted and have every card I wanted. But in Flesh and Blood, it wasn't like that. Let me throw that away, please. You're on trash duty tonight, sorry.
Throw myself in.
Oh, man. No trick-or-treaters. I know this sounds terrible, but we turned the light off.
Also, we live in a gated neighborhood of like
old people.
It's all old people.
Yeah.
And
sorry if you're watching Linda.
Yeah,
Linda's our neighbor.
There are like 6 houses.
There's 9 houses.
9. Okay.
9 houses. Yeah, they got them like crammed in back behind us apparently. Yeah. Well, I guess it's that way. But either way. All right, let's see what we got here.
These are
nothing
sorted a different way.
What do you mean they're sorted a different way?
Well, not sorted, but like there aren't tokens.
Foil Seismic Stir, Amulet of Obliteration, and a blue 100 wins. So you get a foil Steadfast?
Yeah.
All right. So all the gray ones like there, we'll do the rares, the foils, and then anything that's an M or an L over here. The funny part is that the Majestics and the Legendaries from this one are actually worth like quite a bit. Because like, well, certain ones are, I guess. Yeah. But I think that's about everything.
Genus what you need?
That's the mat that I didn't know the name of that Trent corrected me on when I was trying to tell everybody about it.
How do you pronounce it?
I think you just said it right, but like I had a stroke trying to read it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. An EA foil, pick a card, any card. Amulet and a slice and dice. All right, we'll take a slice and dice. We'll take a slice and dice.
No.
All these cards I've never opened before. Happy Halloween, everybody. Appreciate you guys being there. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us.
I don't see a foil.
Is that foil?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let me see this.
It kind of seems foil, but this one isn't foil.
I think this is a foil.
Because none of these are foil.
I think that's your foil. In which case, nice job. That's like a $10 card. Hello from Germany. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Wanted to say thank you for sharing your PQ list. I landed at my armory tonight. How'd you do with Electrum? How'd you do with it, man? Marvel Icelander, here we come. I would like to open... Wait, Young Icelander? Is that what that is? Is it Young Icelander?
It's 100 wins. Amulet of Intervention.
Foil Payload. Oh, you opened the exact same card?
Yeah.
Jinky Scoob. Life of the Party and a yellow Room Blood Incantation. That's garbage. Raggy, where are my vesticles? It's like one of the funniest fucking videos ever.
Release the tension. Pick a card, any card. Twin Twisters. Foiled.
Foil Outland Skirmish. Talisman of Cremation. Hey, a Pierce Reality. Let's go. We're opening those fun Prism cards I never play. Marvel Icelander is an Uprising. Oh, that's right. Starvo's the Marvel in this set. I forgot about that.
High Roller.
Happy hoping, though, right?
Amulet of Ignition. Shrill of Skullform.
There's like nothing in this pack. Outland Skirmish Foil, a Smashing Good Time. That's a throwback to OG Oldhim. And Yellow Roomblood Incantation. We don't have any big winners so far. You know you're putting the foils with the Majestics.
Shit.
That's okay. It's an easy fix.
Thank you.
It's an easy fix.
Icelander.
Cool. More cards we can't use.
Potion of Luck.
Zoom in.
Nope. Yep.
I have a foil zoom in, an Amulet of Ignition, and a Haze Bending. Dude, we're like build. Did we open the same foil again?
Yeah.
I swear I bought these boxes at different places. Need to get that. Dude, I would love to open a Grandeur. I already have one, so we just immediately sell it.
T-Bone. Potion of Ironhide, and a foil T-Bone.
Oh, fun. Life of the Party foil, a High Striker, and a red T-Bone. Man, I've not opened a single Majestic out of my box yet. No wonder everybody hates Everfest. I'm so disappointed. You could have gotten one of those cheap horse heads. You're right, man. You're
Signal
right.
Jammer.
Ooh, another M. Probably's open 3.
High Striker, Life of the Party.
A foil Wax On. Thank you. Life of the Party and another Pierce Reality. I should have went to whatever the Halloween store is.
Yeah,
today,
they probably have stuff on sale.
And I should have just bought something, anything. Nah, it'll all be on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. But I feel like they're trying to get rid of stuff today. High Roller, even bigger than that. Title of
your 6th day. Jesus.
A foiled Ether Wildfire.
All right, cool. Foil Shrill of Skullform. Ooh, a Revel in Roomblood. Let's go. You love to see it. It's a Viscerai card.
Roomblood.
Dynasty will always be worse, in my opinion. I like that.
Balance. Foiled Wild Ride.
Foil Drowning Dire. Amulet of Haven Call. Ooh, a Tri-Shot. Oh, man, we're in now.
We're in there like swimwear.
Yeah, exactly. Tell him. Crowley knows what's up. 100% win rate to answer your question. We crushed it. Pun intended. Verdance, Azalea, and Viscerai. Hey, let's go, man. Congrats on going 4 or 3-0. That's exciting.
Pulverize.
Ooh, nice. I mean, it's a Guardian card. I've got EA Pulverizes, but still. New player here. What's the order of the cards in the deck? Oh, yeah. So good question. If you're talking about like in the pack, so like you have like all of your commons and then like the last 3 cards are like rares, foils, and majestics and things like that. So that's why I'm just setting the first bunch off to the side. Foil Blade Runner, Life of the Party, and a yellow Thunderquake. Ooh, yellow Thunderquake.
T-Bone, Fire Breathing.
Oh, so close.
What?
That's the card that lets somebody do 182 damage to somebody in one turn the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't do its thing anymore.
Oh.
Because they ban cards in Living Legend.
I like the card, though.
It is cool. The art's pretty cool.
In the swing, foiled.
Foil Meredith Scolding, a smashing good time. Ooh, a red Thunderquake that time around. These boxes have not been good to us so far. Zach is tricked. Carly is treated. I like that.
Rune Blood Incantation, Amulet of Haven Call, foiled. Timidity Point.
Dude.
Timidity Point.
Same thing. That's
weird.
Terrifying. Hey, let's go. We opened a Volda, baby. It's worth like nothing.
See, I don't know when you act like that. I think you're being serious.
I know, that's why you were staring at me. That's why I very quickly confirmed that garbage.
Release the tension, Talisman of Tides, foiled, bad beats.
Foil Macho Grande, Talisman of Warfare, and a yellow T-Bone. Can we just get a swing big, chat?
That's what you're looking for?
Well, the best thing we can open is Grandeur of Valhalla.
Excuse me?
Grandeur of Valhalla. It's the Fable. I own one.
I hope the guy from Germany appreciates the...
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Release tension, smashing good time.
Ooh.
What is on here?
Foil 100 wins, a high striker, and a high roller. Garbage.
Foil ready to roll.
Okay. God, there were so many terrible ends in this set. Jesus.
Was this a second set they did?
Oh no, this was like the 5th set.
Ah, okay.
Hey, let's go! Cold Foil Stalagmite!
What is that?
It's played in Jarl. I own one already, but it's went up. Jarl, yes. It's went up a bunch. Ooh, and a Dissolution Sphere. Who's the real winner here?
Let's see. Passing Mirage.
I need sleeves. Why have I done this to myself? Right. No, that's an Icelander deck. We can't use those. That's a Living Legend deck.
Foiled 100 wins.
Let's go, Stalagmite, baby. Oh, it's the 6th set. Pretty sure Swarming is a better hit than Swing Big right now. I mean, that's fair.
I'm just going to keep on.
You keep going.
Along.
I'm going to.
Rain Razors.
Oh, nice.
Talisman of Warfare. Foiled Macho Grande.
There's so many Guardian cards in this set. It's funny because we keep opening cards and I'm like, oh, a foil. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I have foils of that already for Victor. It doesn't matter.
Meredith Scolding, Amulet of Assertiveness, and foiled Phantasmal Haze.
Ride the Wind foil, Potion of Luck, Release the Tension. Well, I did not own a playset of Release the Tension before this, but I've heard you open at least 2 or 3.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a Nazelia card. I'll never use it.
Oh, lovely. Thunderquake.
Woohoo!
Clarity Potion.
Oh, nice. Set that off, like, put that, like, in the middle or something. That's a foil Spectral Shield. I got a foil Microprocessor. Hey, pick a card, any card, and a blue Slice and Dice. Pretty sure Carly opened a cold foil Talisman. What? Did you open a cold foil Talisman?
I don't know.
Please hold. You're a loose cannon over there.
You're the one who invited me.
You did. You did open a cold foil Talisman of Warfare. Good catch, Mark. Instead of it sitting in a box of nonsense.
Is it worth anything?
I don't think so, but it's cool. It's still better than sitting in a box full of nonsense.
It didn't look. Some of these don't really look foiled.
So those are what's called cold foils. Okay.
Do you want it separate?
Yeah, let's put that like back here or something. So like these are what's called rainbow foil, and these that like look like different, they're cold foil. Carly's like, great. Can I have that 60 seconds of my life back, please? Timekeeper's Whim, Potion of Ironhide, and Rune Blood Incantation.
Timekeeper's Whim. We got the same one again.
Dude, why does that keep happening?
Because we're just so in sync.
I like that. Foil Twin Twisters, Talisman of Recompense, and High Roller.
Imposing visage.
Okay. Okay. You're done.
Even bigger than that. Foil payload.
Foil steadfast, even bigger than that. 100 wins. I can't believe we opened a legendary in 2 boxes. To be honest, I'm a little surprised.
Thunderquake, Arcane Lantern, and a foil Thunderquake.
Nice. A foil Pierce Reality, a pick a card, any card, and a Passing Mirage. I was excited for Rosetta when they announced it, but I learned what real excitement is this morning when they announced Draconic Warrior. Dude, I'm so excited that we're going back to like Volcor and we're getting like Draconic stuff again. That makes me so happy.
Foil Blade Runner and Talisman of Recompense,
I guess.
Slice and Dice.
Foil Timidity Point, a cold foil Talisman of Cremation, and an Emeritus Scolding. Last pack.
You already have one of these boxes, don't you?
No.
I thought you did.
No, I don't have an Everfest one.
Wasn't it sitting in the guest room?
Oh yeah, that was one of them we're opening. The one that's been sitting there since like I started playing the game.
Oh. I thought it was just a box.
No, it's had cards in it the whole time.
Oh, that's a pretty card. Potion of Deja Vu.
It's played in Kano.
Is this foiled?
Foil payload.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, a bingo and a fractal replication. Double majestic pack with gold.
Foiled Veiled Intentions.
Okay. All right. I feel like that wasn't bad 2 boxes. We got what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? 16 majestics and a legendary? Not bad. Feels not bad anyway. We're gonna put these in sleeves, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they're worth anything, but keep actually put those in your box. I'm gonna keep mine as a I'm gonna keep my box as a I don't have an Everfest box in my stack of empty boxes over there. And it's the one I'm missing from when I started playing the game. Now I'm only missing a heavy hitters box. Why did we not keep a heavy hitters box? Oh, I didn't buy any heavy hitters. That's
right. Is that
right.
what you drafted?
Huh?
No.
No, I just didn't buy any heavy hitters. I don't remember why I didn't buy any heavy hitters, but I didn't for some reason.
Split that up.
All right. Those are the majestics for that one. We're going to set these off to the side. Oh, you already took the paper off of it. Nice. Will you throw all that away, please? Listen, I'm over here in my world, okay? Bingo best card. Dude, all the Arachne stuff is really cool. Carly got another cold foil talisman in the rare slot.
They don't look foiled!
I swear.
Thank you, chat, for keeping me on.
That's a talisman of tides, too.
I had another talisman of tides.
Yeah, but that one's cold foil. Okay, we're back to my cards. Carly's a loose cannon. Chat is all over you tonight.
I appreciate it.
It's really okay if one of these gets left in the box.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Okay, you can't be that casual about it. Okay.
Even if it was worth something, you wouldn't do anything with it.
Okay, that's not true. I'm going to sell a stalagmite the second I get a chance to. But I already own one.
Yeah, if you didn't own one.
So I bought that when I started playing Oldhim originally back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when I stopped playing Oldhim?
Yeah.
Was like, it's been like what, a year and a half maybe since I played Oldhim last?
It hasn't been that long. Has it?
I did not play Oldhim at Nationals in 2023 because it was Living Legend. That was in August of last year.
Okay, so it's been a little over a year.
It got LL'd long before Nationals.
Okay.
One of these has been sitting in my binder since then. And that's where it's going to continue to sit until I play Oldhim. I'm probably just going to play Oldhim at Columbus. Because I'm a bagman and I love Oldhim. Just kidding, chat. We're testing everything. We're testing everything. Yo, Austin Ardanowski? I really hope I said that right, man. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, brother. Appreciate you being here. Guys, there are 3 questions we ask everybody when you're here for the first time. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know you guys. It's been 18 months since Oldhim LL'd. Exactly a year and a half. Thank you, Cusco. My man!
I don't like hot chat because they're on your side.
Oh, what did it say? You didn't buy any heavy? I didn't buy any heavy hitters. I didn't buy any sealed product for heavy hitters because I bought every card I needed for Victor on release weekend, and then I went to Hartford. That's exactly what happened.
Are we getting rid of the tokens?
I'm just Mr. Chips with a new hat, doxing myself like a nerd. I love that, dude. Yeah, the tokens can go in the garbage. Oh, how fitting. How fitting. What is this on my mat? What is this?
Now I can't tell what. Now I'm like paranoid about.
It's okay. It's okay.
I got a null and shock foiled.
Oh, shit. All right, cool. A lightning form, a sigil of the Arc Knight, and a foil fry.
Condemned to slaughter and smash up.
Electromagnetic somersault, save the thought, a foil arcane twinning, and a piece of Acilio. Garbage.
A foil blossoming decay, count your blessings, chorus of the amphitheater.
Will be 19 months when Jarl comes out. You can't tell me that's ironic, right? You can't tell me that's a. You can't tell me that's a coincidence. Where's the headgear? Oh, I'm not wearing my headband. Oh my god. Bro, what is happening? I'm like falling apart today.
It's my fault. I had them all worked up and distracted. That sounds really bad. I didn't mean it in that way.
I was like, maybe you shouldn't say that. Maybe you shouldn't.
We were going through the house and I was stressing about where everything was going to go.
I was worked up and distracted and we were going through the house.
Yeah. From room to room.
We were breaking this bitch in. My God. Viewer count either just went way up or way down. Yeah, I completely did not realize I did not have my headband on. I put the Aurora shirt on and I forgot that I did not have my headband on. Carly and I were talking about where to put shelves in the house because we're trying to figure. We're still unpacking and we're trying to figure out where to put everything. And that was what we were talking about beforehand. Is that on correctly? It looks like it.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Foiled second strike.
Okay.
Sigil of cycles and electromagnetic somersault.
Blast to Oblivion, Comet Storm Shock, and then a foil Burn Up and Shock. Who cares? I have cold foils. Jesus. Where's my unfollow button? Mom and Dad are talking about weird stuff. I'm gonna go to Grandma's house.
Who said that?
Brick. Brick's the guy that says I love you every time he leaves the chat.
Nice.
I love that that's what he's known for.
Foiled Rune Ranger Swarm, Burn Up and Shock, Condemned to Slaughter.
We've opened a Stalagmite so far. That was the big hit so far. All right, we've got a Sigil of Temporal Manipulation, a Rootbound Carapace, a foil Fertile Ground, a cold foil ink-lined cloak. Okay.
You're not keeping, I guess that's a different set.
They're just art. They're the art cards.
No, I know. I didn't. You were collecting them for a while.
I have all of them
now,
so I don't need to collect them anymore. I was like, okay, in the garbage.
Foil, count your blessings? Or is that cold foil? I don't know.
No, that's a regular foil. You're good.
Lightning form, pop the bubble.
All right, Splintering Deadwood, Smash Up, a foil Triptolite Fantastic, and what looks like the back of an Aurora head. Dude, I would love to open a Rosetta Thorn, bro. I would love to open a Rosetta Thorn from this box that I bought with store credit from a ProQuest. All right, pop the bubble, tongue-tied, a foil arcane polarity. Bro, this box has not been good. We've only opened 2 M's.
Foiled flittering charge, arc lightning,
3 majestics.
glyph overlay.
Fertile ground. Nah, we don't care about the commons. Never have. Rugon Carapace. Hey, a destructive ether tide and a foil exploding ether. Where's the Marvel Rosetta Thorns? Store credit? What does that mean? Bro, y'all kill me. Also, like, big facts, though. That store that I went to for my last, the one in North Carolina on this past Saturday was a great, or Saturday before last, I guess. They were a great store. They really understood it.
Foiled harvest season, earth form, sigil of conductivity.
Vantage point, burn up and shock, a foil electrostatic discharge. Ew. Store credit is a poor man's credit card. I mean, listen, it bought me this box, man. It bought me this box. That is a stalagmite, and I do already have one. I have one for my days of playing Oldhim.
Foiled strength of 4 seasons, glyph overlay, vantage points.
Earth form, blast to oblivion blue. Hey, a foil malefic incantation. That's kind of cool. Ooh, a calming gesture. Or a calming cloak. It's a calming cloak. We already have one of those. I opened one already. Taryn.
You're opening old boxes. I don't know what you expect.
This is the most recent set.
This is?
Rosetta. I just bought it this weekend. Or 2 weeks. I go with that ProQuest.
Oh, I got another one of those Rosetta cards.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
Foiled Rune Ranger Swarm, Arcane Seeds, Life, and Count Your Blessings.
Sigil of Sanctuary, yellow Condemn the Slaughter, and a yellow foil Hocus
Twinkle
Pocus.
Toes.
Oh, yeah, I have a cold foil one of those. Oh boy. Yeah, these boxes, this Rosetta box has been rough, dude.
We didn't have very good Rosetta boxes to begin with, though. Like, none of them were really great.
No, the Rosetta case we opened was not very good. Wasn't very good. Store credit is what people who actually win games get. LOL, bro.
Foiled Pop the Bubble, Splintering Deadwood, and Chorus of the Amphitheater.
Count Your Blessings, Vantage Point, foil Arcane Polarity, and a piece of Florian. Bro, my last pack.
Foiled Strong Yield, Glyph Overlay, Pulsing Ether, Life, and yeah.
We're gonna need some last pack magic right here, chat. Alright, let's go.
This was supposed to be a really good card, and instead they gave you this.
Yeah, probably. Summer's Fall, Pop the Bubble. Oh, and a foil Harvest Season. Jolly.
Exploding Ether, foiled, Null and Shock. I got another one.
You got another one?
Not foiled.
LOL.
Vantage Point.
We already opened a case of that set.
It's all trash.
Yeah, so I'm keeping those because I've never opened Everfest before.
Yeah.
Okay, so Majestics can go over here. Rare foils and rares of Rosetta. And then we got a cold foil piece of equipment. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough to watch. I'm sorry you guys had to watch us open that box.
The other ones we opened were bad too for Rosetta.
Yeah, every Rosetta box we've opened and every Part the Misspell box we've opened were terrible. Which is ironically the only 2 we've done on stream. Coincidence? I'm gonna turn into the teacher from Oh, this is a good sign. It's my boy. It's Oldhim. It's my boy on the first pack.
Is it someone different on every pack?
Yo, why is one of these sideways? Yeah, it's the different heroes on the packs.
I never noticed.
It's not that way on all of them. It's just like on. So these are like still paper or like plastic or whatever. They haven't went to paper yet when we started doing these.
Oh God, yeah.
I bought these packs at Pro Tour 1 in New Jersey. That's how long they've been there. We need a Shock Charmers. What do we want? Spellbound Creepers? Shock Charmers? This is Tails First. This is Tails First.
What does that mean?
It means it was the first print of the set, not the second. So there's first edition of a lot of the early sets, and then there's unlimited. Unlimited cards are very cheap. This is first edition.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, well, it means they're worth more. Also, we're going to keep this box.
Okay.
Ooh, a cold foil runaways.
Yeah, these are in a different order.
I have no idea what order these are in. Okay, we have a yellow. We have a yellow Icequake, an Embolden, and a foil Stir the Wildwood.
Seek and Destroy.
Ooh.
Foiled Heaven's Claws.
Already opening M's. Dude, I would love to see a cold full creepers. Chaos is the new talent. New Arachne and new cards shown. Wait, what? Wait, actually? Like, did that just get spoiled or something? Is that like actually happening right now? Of course it's happening while I'm live. I swear they hate me. Alright.
Foiled Dazzling Crescendo. Bolton Shot. Sigil of Suffering.
I got a red Bolton Shot, an Evergreen, and a foil Arcanic Shockwave. Ooh, I need that for my my Aurora deck that I've not foiled out. I mean, I want a ProQuest on it. I have to buy all the foils, right? I hear Taryn running around like a crackhead.
She's playing with her catnip.
All right, Sigil of Suffering. Ooh, an Oakenold. Let's go. I already didn't have a play set of that. Cold Wave foil.
Foil Amulet of Earth.
Okay.
Snapshot.
All right.
Lightning Press.
All right.
These cards feel weird.
Because they're old. They're printed on like different stock. It's basically Arachne Solitary, but with the Chaos talent. Hang on, I'm going to pull this up on my monitor I'm on right now. Because it should be in the spoiler reveal. You all won't be able to see it, but...
Prague.
Calling Prague. All right, let's go.
Battle card.
Ooh, I can't read those. I can't read those. They're too small from where I'm sitting. God, we're going to have to do this later. This looks awesome. I'm so excited they're spoiling cards. I just really wish they weren't doing it while I was live so I could see them.
They're starting the day spoiling cards. It kind of makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's like... No, there's no way. Whatever. Frostfang, Lightning Press, a Snow Under. I'm looking through every card in these packs because I don't know what's in here.
Foiled Buzzbolt, Weave Ice, and a Frostfang. Well, then you might want to go through these because I'm looking for the foils and the...
Snapshot, Biting Gale, and a foil Entwine Earth. Oh, look at that. How fitting, a Coat of Frost.
Why is that fitting? Is that the gold foil?
The gold foil I have sitting in the safe. That's worth like next to nothing.
So glad it's taking its space in our safe.
Yep. It's the most famous couple in Fab. Dude, what's up, Cranky? How are you, brother? I think a lot of that stuff was announced at the keynote, but it looks like new stuff is getting spoiled right now.
Foiled Bolton Shot.
Okay.
Fulminate.
Okay.
Rites of Lightning.
Cold Wave, Rites of Lightning, a foiled Glacial Footsteps. Oh, there's a young Oldhim. And there's an old Oldhim.
I don't like these packs.
Okay.
Hulk smash.
I was like, Chloe's destroying everything I've ever bought over there, trying to open packs. Oh, a blink. Let's go. And a foil Amulet of Lightning. Oh, a Plume of Evergrowth. Memes. The memes are real.
Foil Invigorate. Fighting Gale. Weave Lightning.
Looks like event promo stuff is getting spoiled. Yeah, that makes sense. Better make sure your code is locked in the closet before opening the gold foil. Dude, we're opening that gold foil here in a minute. If it's another Code of Frost, I might actually cry on stream. I'm like not even playing. Explosive Growth, Weave Ice, and a foil Flake Out.
Foiled Overflex. Explosive Growth. Weaver.
Oh, a Ball Lightning. Oh, it's real, chat. It's real. Flash, Summerwood Shelter, and a foil Strength of Sequoia. Oh, there's a Bramble Spark in there. Josh, don't even put that out there. Don't even put that out there, Josh.
Foiled Shock Striker. Turn Timber. Summerwood Shelter.
I'm actually kind of excited that they put Arachne Solitary Confinement in CC because I think that's going to go really well. Like, I think that's a very good, like, I think that's a really good, like, hero for CC. Weave Earth, Icequake. Oh, a foil exposed to the elements. So let's go. Jarl, here we come, baby. At the very least, get some stuff that is, at the very least, on rate this time. Dude, I mean, you guys are bound to get something this time as a warrior, right?
Foil Icy Encounter.
Oh, and a Blizzard. Let's go. Yo,
Quake.
Crazy Minds. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, brother. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. Gold Foil Snaps. Bro, Gold Foil Snaps is worth a lot of money. That is definitely what we're hoping for.
Hot dog. Chopping.
What?
There's a new person, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Do I have to do your stream for you?
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
I'm in there like swimwear.
We're not going to do this right now.
Say what?
We're not going to do this right now. Carly's starting a fight she can't win in front of 44 people.
I are in support of you. And
anyway, Crazy Minds, thank you for the sub on YouTube, brother. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. We got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're here for the first time. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings, man? Tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know you.
Foiled Icequake. Embolden.
Oh, I also got Embolden. Turn Timber and a foil Polar Blast. Another Code of Frost. What am I, a joke to you?
You're getting them all out of the way now.
Getting what out of the way?
The Code of Frost.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Singeing Steelblade foil, Evergreen, and Bolt and Shot.
Sigil of Suffering, Flash, and a foil Biting Gale. And that was my last pack. It's all up to Carly, Chad.
Oh, God.
Hold foil Spellbound Creepers.
I can't open it. You put too much pressure on me.
Said one thing. God, I say one thing and I put too much pressure on here.
Yeah. There's a reason you're in front of the camera and not me.
You're in front of the camera right now.
Yeah, only because you invited me. Foiled Mulch.
Damn.
Pulse of Volthaven.
Hey, there it is. You love to see it, boys.
Turn Timber.
Boo. They can't all be winners, right? Tales of Aria is actually the set from before that, so we're going to keep this box as well.
What are you going to do with all these empty boxes?
I want one of all of them, ever.
I almost feel like you should, like...
Yes?
Cut out pieces of them and, like, frame them.
Okay.
I don't know.
We can work on doing that, too. That's fine. All right, I did not open a lot of this set, so we're going to keep all of these. But I need that box. So we're just going to start stacking things up over here. I should probably look through your sack of foils again, just to be safe. All right, so we got a full exposed to the elements of Blink and Oakenold, a Pulse of Volthaven, a Blizzard, a Fulminate, and a Seek and Destroy. All right, we're adding to our stack of foils here. The name is Yannick. Hope I said that right, brother. Started Fab because I wanted to play a TCG, and this looked the coolest. And that was 3.5 years ago. Well, dude, let's go. That's awesome, man. Sounds like you're definitely not new to Flesh and Blood, but welcome to the channel, man. We're happy to have you. Happy to have you, brother. I'm a basic dude. I like ketchup and mayo. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a basic hot dog, brother. Nothing wrong. We don't judge on hot dog toppings. Apparently, we've learned recently that like potato chips are a big one. That's been pretty interesting.
I like potato chips on sandwiches too.
Yeah. Can you throw those away, please? All right, this is the last box, and then it's gold foil time.
I like all the mechanical stuff in this one. I like all the mechanical, like.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
This is when we went back to metrics here, and this is where Dash is from. I enjoyed drafting this set quite a bit. Yes, Carly struggles with the packs over here. We want Warmonger's foil. Hey, that'd have been cool
look,
too.
Big Bertha right on top.
Oh man, this is gonna be Carly's box. Now this one should be normal, where like the ones you want are in the back. This should be like the last one, like the ones you're used to.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Bull Bar, Gigawatt, and a foil backup protocol blue.
Foil, scrap compactor, firewall, mechanical strength.
The mech stuff can go in the chaff box. Is this actually a set that? Is this actually the set that Warmongers is from? Practice support cards seem awesome, but even if Royal Draconic is technically different, I'm still kind of bummed that we got another Draconic Ninja. I'm actually pumped that we got a Draconic Ninja. Ooh, a foil Phantom Tidemon. Nice, let's go.
Big shot. Big shot. Ratchet up.
Burn Rubber, Hydraulic Press, and a foil Scrap Prospector. Carly must have got the good half of the box. Oh, Warmongers is from Dust Till Dawn? Oh, he got me. He got me. All right, Polarity Reversal Script. Hey, a TikTok Clock, and a foil Junkyard Dog.
I think that's foil. Foil Gas Guzzler.
Okay, it is foil, yeah.
Torque Tuned. Spring Elite.
Now I can't get into the packs. Jesus.
Jesus. Excuse me.
Oh, we do have Tome of the Imperial Flame in this box, actually, in this set. That would be a good one, especially considering all of the announcements this morning.
Foil Autosave Script. Scrap Hopper. Evo Engine Room.
Torque Tuned, Bull Bar, and a foil infused titanium. Let me tell you, these boxes have not been very good to us.
Maybe it's me.
I don't think it's you. The only legendary I opened from Part the Mistville was when I was at Nationals.
And I was filming you, and you opened the gold foil.
The Saber?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saber was a pretty good one. Mechanical Strength, Gigawatt, and a foil. Oh, ho, 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 ho! We're back on the menu, boys. It's a tunic. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Dissolving Shield.
That's my third tunic.
Ratchet Up. Heavy Artillery. What is it? Why is tunic important?
Well, it's a legendary generic that gets played in like almost every deck, and I now have 3 of them.
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. I think they're like $60 a piece. The foil ones I've got is worth like 140 or 150, but
Nice.
I'm probably going to sell the other 2. I could do that thing where I keep them and just like move them in other decks so I don't have to move them.
Tekla
Garbage. But technically a Majestic.
Torque Tuned Foil. Soup up. Soup.
Okay. Hey, let's go. Brad called it. Brad literally said tunic like 15 seconds before that pack. That's crazy, dude. That's actually wild, Brad. I opened a legendary and a foil Weakest Link. Dude, I bet those are still worth a penny or 2. I've altered a few of those tunics. What do you alter them to, Rico? Riku. I think I just said Rico.
Rico Suave.
That's also what I thought of. Liquid Cold Mayhem, Ratchet Up, and an infused titanium foil.
Foil Technonetic Force Field. Fortune Liquid Cooled Mayhem.
Tunic was a pretty good hit. Bull Bar, Hydraulic Press, a foil Firewall. Just making sure I haven't missed something in the
Foiled Recharge.
expansion slot. Make sure Carly hasn't missed something in the expansion slot.
Heavy Artillery. Gigawatts.
We're looking good, chat. Oh, just extending the borders. It's still pretty cool, though.
Foil Panel Beater. Evo Steel Soul Controller.
Nice. Okay, nice.
I'm a controller. That's fitting.
You are a controller.
Spring a Leak. Not just because I'm like a control freak, but because that's actually my job. I'm just clarifying for your chat.
Oh, I was like, yes, I understood that, but I guess they didn't understand that maybe. Everybody's like, Jesus. Penetration Script, a Scrap Trader, a foil 0 to 50, and some tokens. Oh, boy. Zach, how did your entire Flesh and Blood collection get banned?
You knew what you were doing when you invited me on
100%. And I always will when it comes to opening boxes. A Firewall, an Evo Thruster, and a foil Med-X.
Foil Evo Technoscope. Foil Fender Bender. Bull Bar. Steam Canister. I think there's so many in that one.
You're opening all these draft staples. It's funny because they're worth nothing, but like I just keep seeing all these cards and I'm like, yeah, I'd draft that card. Cognition Field, Spring a Leak, Foil Mini Force Field. Wait, what was a cold foil? Oh, yeah, that's a cold foil.
Which one? This?
Yeah, you'll want to slide that one down.
I thought one of them might be, but you didn't say it when you looked at it, so
yeah, I wasn't.
I got two foils in that one, so that's foil Fender Bender. A foil Terminator tank.
Nice. Okay.
Penetration Scripts and Firewall.
Scrap Hopper, Gigawatt, Foil Outpace. As Carly sings Fireball over here.
Oh, I'm singing Firewall.
I know. You mean don't play the horse? I love the horse. Horse is great. Carly does need to learn how to play Flesh and Blood. I agree.
Foil Hydraulic Press, Steel Street Hoons.
Okay. All right.
Polarity Reversal Script.
Big Shot, Soup Up, and a foil Boom Grenade.
Soup Up?
Well, we opened a Tunic. I mean, could have been worse, right? We could have not opened a Tunic.
I mean, I don't...
You can throw... Alright, I can all go in there. You can throw that box away. And all of this, please. Thank you. Yes, yes, very good. Thank you. I have too much stuff. Okay, you didn't need to chime in. Alright, here's all the Majestics we opened. Garbage, 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 more garbage. No, I'm just kidding. Most of these aren't bad, actually. There's actually quite a few like good hits in here. Like that's an extra Arc Lightning I have that I have no use for. Like there's a couple. I mean, yeah, most of the stuff's garbage. All right.
Do you need to put this in a foil or in a sleeve?
Yes. I was waiting. I was gonna see how long it took you to get to the word sleeve there. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
Clearly, this is that's.
I should have understood.
That's a universal sign for
universal. Yeah, yes or no? Universal sign for sleeve. Also, by the way, guys, let me know if like the stream's lagging at all tonight or anything crazy. I'm running it on low latency on YouTube and hoping that the chat is a little bit faster, like the delay is not as bad for you guys. So let me know what it's like tonight on YouTube if it starts like lagging or anything. Clearly mean sleeves. She's showing you her sleeve of her hoodie. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Thanks, Hank. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh God. I'm so nervous. God,
well, then I'll open.
Oh yeah, I bet you will. God, please let this be good. This is the first time we've ever opened one live on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody does not have a good feeling about it. Normally,
you're making me nervous.
Normally, we open it and record it.
Mm-hmm.
Joke's on you guys. If I can't get into it, we're not going to open it.
That's what she said. We
hope to love to see it. Okay, let's call it before we open it. I think Snapdragon Scalers is the number one thing I want to see before we open it. Vexing Quillhand would also be a good one. Those are like the two big ones.
What's the worst one?
Coat of Frost. Or Bone Vizier, or whatever the hell it's called. Those are like the two worst ones. Notable, acceptable ones are any Null Rune piece. Mostly gloves, though. Null Rune chest would be an L. Robe or cloak or some shit.
Okay, well, just open it.
Oh, no, I'm building a suspense. Chat wants to talk about this. Blood Oval. You can have a Winner's Whale, a Nothos. Gold full of Nothos would be baller as shit.
Okay.
Goes in Victor. Well, not really, but it would. If I opened one, I'd just play it shit. Here we go. Time skippers! Hey! Holy shit, dude. Somebody talked about this. I think Nathaniel talked about it being time skippers on the way home the other night. This isn't bad. This is another one I'll keep. Because I can play it. I play it in Victor. Not bad. I have no idea what it's worth, though.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're not selling it.
Chat, money or not? Money or not? All right, everybody's saying not bad. It must not be worth it.
Not bad.
Still though, I'll take it. I'll take a time skippers. It's not bad. We do play that in Victor. So add that to a collection of staples.
Do you keep this?
Yeah, I'm going to put it back in there and put it in the vault to be hidden away.
Do you keep these?
No, I don't. Well, I think I keep this one. I think all the gold foils I have, I put them back on the pack and then I put them back in this thing. Which, I don't know why I said all the gold foils. It's two gold foils. Oh, hey! What's up, James, Jay? How are you guys? We did love to see it. Listen, it could have been a lot worse. I'll take this, to be honest. We opened a couple of legendaries. We opened a stalagmite. We opened a tunic.
And there are feet.
They're covered.
Doesn't matter.
You don't understand how this works. Clearly, Carly does not understand how the feet obsession works with you people.
Some people like feet regardless.
Okay, moving on. All right. Well, guys, what we're going to do, we've opened, this is pretty medium. I mean, I'll take that. Like, listen, I'll take a medium gold foil. We've opened a saber, which I would say is pretty medium price-wise. Gold foil snaps, by the way, is like $1,200. So, like, there's definitely better stuff we could have opened.
Yeah.
But I sold the saber for like $400. I don't know if this is like $400 or $500. I don't know how much this is. If anybody knows how much this is, please let me know. I mean, yeah, medium gold foil is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine with that. Plus, it's a playable one in Victor. Honestly, probably what I'll do is get it graded. Like, it comes with like the pre-grade or whatever,
yeah,
where they give it a 9+ or whatever. But like, I'll probably like have it sent off and get it graded.
Graded.
Yeah, like actually graded. I'll have to like open this up and send it to them and have them grade it so that they can do it.
Bust out the white gloves.
Yep, they do. That's crazy. Anyway, regardless. Gold foil tunic is $31K. Dude. Wait, cold? You keep saying cold first. Brother, this is a gold foil, man. We opened a gold foil time skippers. Yeah, the stalagmite's cool. I do have an extra stalagmite now if somebody needs to buy a stalagmite. So I also have 2 extra tunics if someone needs a tunic. So yeah, randomly throwing that out there. But there's no gold foil time skippers on the market. Yeah, we'll just post it for $1,000 and see what happens. I'm kidding, obviously. Or am I? All right.
If you'll actually sell it for $1,000, do it.
If somebody would buy this for $1,000, I would move it tomorrow. We're going to London in April.
What about $500?
I would probably sell it for $500 too. They would have to pay goods and services though. Like $10. I'd PayPal. I'm cheap. All right. Anyway. All right. We're going to take like a short break here. I have to reposition everything over to my desk. And when we come back, I'm going to be playing some Oldhim, prepping for Columbus coming up here in a few weeks. I've got a list that I've kind of been working on a little bit here. So how many bits is that? A lot. A lot. Yeah, so we're gonna take like a 3 to 4 minute break here so I can transition everything back. And when I come back, we're gonna be playing Oldhim. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Hi guys.
My mic was muted. Just kidding. Okay, Jesus. All right, short break, and we are back. We're going to be playing Oldhim games, trying to prep for... we're going to be trying to prep for Columbus coming up here in a few weeks. So we're going to be playing some Oldhim games, trying to see if we can find a deck that we really love before the tournament comes up. I do want to talk about some of the spoilers, though, because apparently there were some spoilers that... came through. So we're gonna pull up the Discord here, and we're gonna talk about this here for just a minute because I kind of want to see this and kind of talk about this. So let's see. Arachne slipped through the cracks, bro. What? Starts at 35. The first attack with stealth each turn gets go again. Oh, so this is what they were talking about when they were saying that this is solitary confinement. Okay, so assassin attack reaction here. It's a 0 cost, block 3, choose one or both. Target dagger gets +3, or target card defending an attack with stealth gets -3. Okay, so it works both ways. You can pump the dagger, or you can do the -3. Blood Runs Deep is a 2 cost draconic ninja attack action with go again. Blocks 3 and it attacks for 2. This costs 2 less for each draconic chain link you control. When this attack hits a hero, the daggers, each dagger you control deals 1 damage to them. If damage is dealt this way, the dagger... Oh, you're destroying the dagger. So we're like getting more destroy the daggers kind of idea I see here. Here we go with a snooze fest. Nah, miss me, Josh. Miss me, Josh. We don't need more shreds. No, we really don't need more shreds. We honestly need more, like, I don't know, like different utility cards. Like shreds and things like that aren't exactly the answer, in my opinion. I think the hero text on the Arachne effects, both you and your opponent this way, is written. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so this is a Draconic, a warrior attack reaction. Blocks 3, costs 0. For each Draconic chain link you control, choose 1. Target dagger attack gets +2. You may attack with target dagger an additional time this turn. The next time target dagger hits a hero this turn, mark them. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're getting some stuff here. For the Drakai, a 0 for 4 Draconic action. It's an attack action. When this attacks a marked hero, create a fealty token. Ooh. We have a 1 for 5 for the Emperor. When this attacks a marked hero, create a fealty token. Okay, so we have a series of 0 for 4, 1 for 5, and 2 for 6 that makes a fealty token. Okay. And then what is all this? Bro, I can't read any of this. Is there like a way to zoom in on this? All right, new plan. New plan. Hang on just a second. I'll move my thing over here. All right, and then we're going to... I know I can zoom in if I do it this way, so we're definitely going to do it this way. Okay. We still can't read it all the way, to be honest, but I think we're going to try and make it work, and we're going to see what happens. Forgot to delete all those from earlier today, so we get rid of those. We do need more Assassin cards, Brick. I think Assassin needs some help. Open in browser, was that an option I had? Was that actually an option I had? Where do we see that? Where do you even see that? Am I like having a stroke? Am I just an idiot? There's like a forward op. Oh, open in browser. Oh, just kidding. Ignore me. Sorry. So this is a warrior attack reaction. I can't read these, to be honest. Art of the Dragon Claw is a ninja action. It's a 1 for 5 that blocks 3. When this attacks... Oh my god, I can't read these. Jesus, I can't read these. You still can't zoom in. Is there like a... Can we like control plus here? Okay, when this attack... Yeah, you still can't read this. It's so blurry. Damn it. It's so blurry. Alright, oh well. That's unfortunate, but we're just going to have to, I don't know. We can talk about spoilers later, I guess. Like if there's like better images or something like that, we can always talk about them, but Unfortunately, without being able to see a lot of the cards, we can't really like talk or speculate on what we think is going to happen. But that is okay. That is okay. All right, we're gonna do our best to try and find. Oh, there's already people playing Fi in OpenCC, bro. I love it. I'm so here for it. Jagged Edge, +3 to a weapon and damage can't be prevented. Flurry Stance. I'm gonna be honest. I apologize. I cannot read that. I appreciate you throwing that in the chat, but I can't read that. I don't know if that's like I don't know, like I think, is that Spanish maybe? Is that French? Yeah, I'm sorry, Liam. I don't speak French. I apologize, brother. I apologize. All right, so we're playing against KO, so it's gonna be. If we're gonna run balance, this is the matchup we would run balance into, right? But I don't even know if we want balance. Like, is balance better than Crown of Seeds here? It feels like the answer is probably just no, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. Actually, I don't think you're ever supposed to play Crown of Seeds, to be honest. Blizzard, Staunch Response, Choke Slam, Hypothermia could be pretty good. The Weakest Link seems pretty solid here. We can cut. We don't want Rouse, and then we need to cut one more card. Are we cutting a Winner's Bite maybe because it just blocks for 2? We are bringing in a few blues, so we can probably cut a Winner's Bite. Maybe we cut Glacial Footsteps. Nah, let's try it like this. We'll see what we can happen. Flurry Stance, aura that destroys itself to make you be able to attack with daggers an additional time. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. I think we're going to play Crown of Seeds, though. I think it's the correct decision is to play Crown of Seeds. I don't know that you should ever choose balance over Seeds, if I'm being honest, but... Is it worth taking one? Probably, right? It's probably worth taking one to keep the Autumn's Touch in our deck. If I had to guess. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I could play the Channel Lake, pitching the Macho Grande, and then throw the Hammer, which I think is a better line than throwing Spinal Crush here. I think we're better off to put the Channel Lake into play because that could really make KO's hand really awkward here. Art of Dragonclaw, CNC if it's Draconic. If it's Draconic, deal 2 damage. Agility Stance, aura that destroys itself to give go again to all your daggers. Okay, so we're getting a lot of just Draconic based effects, which I think is pretty cool. I do like that a bit. I won't lie. That does seem pretty sweet. All right, so you had to pitch 2 cards to play Pulping. Let's see what they hit off of the Beast Within here. A red. Let's pitch this and activate Crown of Seeds. And we'll see what they're able to follow up with. It's possible that Stalagmite was maybe the play there. It really depends on if they have a blue in their hand. So Stalagmite would have been very good in that situation. I can throw Command and Conquer and then just Arsenal the Weakest Link here. Seems like a pretty good play. Command and Conquer probably draws a couple of cards out of their hand if I had to guess. Not being able to threaten the Pummel to force them to give me Fleshbag is a little disappointing, but I still think this is the better play here. I don't play Oldhim that way most of the time if I can help it, Josh. I'm not a big fan of just blocking everything and playing Hammer. That's a very boring play pattern in my opinion. I'm actually a bigger fan of trying to play more offense like this. Plus, these kinds of cards keep them on the back foot. So this is for 9. Block the Weakest Link and Oakenold. No, we're just going to play the Sink Below and bottom the Oakenold, I think. I think that's a better play because it does let us represent the pummel right here. Now, they may not bite for the pummel here, but... Hey, Caleb, what's up, dude? I do enjoy blocking, but I'm not a big fan of, like, trying to, like, run fatigue into second cycle. I will block a lot and, like, play a lot of, like, defensive value over the course of the game, but I'm not a fan of, like, trying to go for the fatigue plan, to be honest, Josh. This makes me want to play Oldhim. Martin, it's a lot of fun, dude. Dude, Caleb, I'm so excited about the fact that there's a new Draconic Ninja that's back in the game, dude. Like, I've really wanted like that to be, like, I've wanted Fi to be back on the menu for a long time. So I'm very, very glad to see that he is back on the menu. What are we doing here? And then I can block with the disable. Seems fine, I guess. This gives me the ability to... I could use Tunic to throw disable for 7 here, or I could just throw a Frosty Hammer for 4 and then arsenal the Staunch Response, I think is a pretty good play. I am not running any of the Decomposed cards. We're not on any of the, like, Felling of the Crown stuff. This is, like, a pretty, like, old school Oldhim style list. I really want to see how it holds up in the metagame to see what it feels like, because I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, like, concept just yet. I think we're just going to say no blocks and play the Staunch here. We will pitch the disable. Just cover this up and just stay at a healthy life total here. We could Ice React. I think now we're going to Ice React, if I'm being honest. I would like to take my opponent off of an Arsenal if I can help it. Taking them off of an Arsenal is a very good place to be because it doesn't let them set up. And then we're also able to Arsenal the Sink Below here, which is putting us in a very good position to, like, try and flip the game a little bit here. We're also only up 1 card currently, so... Okay, discarding Agile Windup to... And then you're going to come in with Roughshod for 6? That's weird. So I could take 3, Ice React, and then throw a Choke Slam at them. I think that might be a better play than to just, like, block this out efficiently. And I'm leaving the Sink Below in my arsenal, so I'm taking a little bit of damage to try and set up, like, more of a value game, using the Choke Slam efficiently as a 2-card 8 here with the Tunic counter. You're telling me Aggro Blaze doesn't like slow, grindy matchups? Oh, that's funny. Listen, I've done plenty of blocking on the channel. I think everybody's seen that, to be honest. Yikes. I think we're gonna block Glacial Footsteps and then Sink Below the Staunch Response here. Well, I guess we still got another chance at this. There's probably one more thing coming, right? I'm probably just going to actually say no blocks here and just wait for whatever's coming afterwards. Swing big. We've had multiple chances to use the Stalagmite, but if they have a blue, you just never know, right? I tend to try and be as patient as I can when it comes to using Tunic and Crown, because a lot of times, like, I would rather use it on a different turn or do something else with it. But you are correct. There can be a lot of turns where it's actually very awkward to arsenal a defense reaction just because of, like, how it plays.
with just because of how it plays with just because of how it plays with Crown. It can be very awkward sometimes. Would like to Arsenal Endless Winter this turn cycle if I can. I may just give up 2 and play the Vapor Scene here. Although giving Stalagmite could get a lot of value. We'll bottom that. We'll just put the Cranial Crush to the bottom. I'm kind of hoping they just decide to Arsenal here, because if they do, we're going to overpitch the Vapor Scene and the Command and Conquer. And then just kind of like force them to make this decision. They immediately say no blocks. Okay, so they did mind game us there. Huh, they did end up having it. A little surprised to see that. All right, so this hand does work. Kind of aggressive, but I might say no blocks here. Kind of aggressive. Equip 2 Stalagmites? I'm not sure what you mean, but I do like the idea of equipping 2 Stalagmites, I'll be honest with you. Block 3, use Earth Reaction. So they would have had the resource to pay for Stalagmite right there. Would have been worth it. Like they would have been able to pay for it, so it wouldn't have like been super beneficial to us. But now this is super good for us. Just being able to fuse Endless Winter just gets a lot of value here. We are going to start using our equipment to really try and flip the game here. I don't know what that was about. I don't really know what my opponent was going for right there. That was weird. Yeah, no, they clearly don't respect the pummels at all. And to be honest, I didn't even bring them in. Like, I did not even bring them in this matchup. Yo, by the way, always doing something. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, man. I know that came through while I was gone, but I appreciate it, brother. Okay, so anytime they activate something, they are going to get a Frostbite during their turn, and they have now fallen all the way down to... It's activate something, not play something. This is a triggered effect, so it would pretty much have to be Savage Sash. I think blocking 5, we're going to give them the Frostbite here and kind of force them into this play. Using the Claw gives them a Frostbite, plus the Stalagmite could be a pretty good value line for us here. I'm hoping that we can also use the Blizzard to just get a lot of value here. Okay, so the Blizzard not looking as relevant, to be honest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to block 6. We could play the Winner's Bite to strip a card from their hand, which could be pretty solid depending on like what they're looking to do this turn. And then throw the Frosty Hammer, which could get a lot of value for us, or we could also just choose to throw the hammer. I think we're going to play both here. I really want to be taking cards from my opponent's hand. We're trying to prevent them from doing as much of their, like, you know, quote unquote combo as we can every turn. So, although to be fair, it might be worth it to actually just not throw the Winner's Well here. It's very possible that that is the case. We just wanted to keep the Blizzard in our arsenal for this turn. So if I block Macho Grande and Gauntlets of Iron Will, I can throw Command and Conquer and Arsenal the Spinal Crush. We do have to take 4 and fall down to 8, but I think we're looking to try and get value here this turn. I'm forcing them to give up equipment or a card here for whatever they're looking to do. Now, one of the problems we do have so far this game is that this Berserk deck just like is pitch stacking us. Like, they're just pitch stacking us quite well. And I'm also playing pretty loose this game, I feel like. I can tell that I've not played Oldhim in a while. So they're going to make 2 mites. They had 1 mite pop this turn. and they're going to throw a swing big at us. I mean, if you want the truth, I'm kind of interested in just blocking 9. I don't really want to take any damage here, and I think with the way that these like turn cycles have been going back and forth, that this is a better play because we're forcing them to decide how they want to do this. We do have an ice card we pitched here. The gold foil was a time skippers, Rob. We ended up getting a time skippers, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really that mad about. Like, I felt like a decent one to pull, if I'm being honest. So, all right, here we go. This is their big turn, I assume, and then it's Blood Rush. Yep. We're hopeful that they're okay. So they hit a pack call. I was like, we're hoping that like they show us a red so that we can kind of. Oh wow. And they discard the pulping, so we know they have a blue and a yellow wild rod in their hand. I mean, Jesus. So it looks like we're just dead this turn. And they have the extra action point. So they berserk into a pulping. We know they have a yellow and a pulping. So we're going to use Tunic. We're going to go Crown of Seeds here. Okay, so let's talk about how this turn looks for us. We're going to use the Pulse on the Oldhim to be able to get one of their cards out of their hand. And we're going to block with Stalagmite to deny them the ability to throw the claw at us here. So we're going to block at minimum like this. We're currently blocking 5. We would block 9, 11, take 3. And then we would throw the weakest link at them. I think this is what we're looking for. I think this is our turn. We would, yeah, we're blocking 5 currently, 4, 11. We take 3, fall down to 5, and then we're able to throw the weakest link at them. We're going to go Favor Scene. We're going to put this on the bottom. And then drawing the Pulse was insanely lucky. I did forget my headband at the beginning of the stream. I definitely miscounted there. Well, this has turned out a lot worse than I thought, but I think it's okay. I think we can go to 4 here and be okay. I definitely just misused the Stalagmite in that case. Man, I thought we even if they put the red back, I guess I just miscounted. So I should have blocked with the Civic Steps. That was just a mistake on my part. Man, that was just a bad play. My bad, guys. My bad. That was just a bad play. I guess we're going to block like this and then Earth React. We can Blizzard up front to let them decide what they want to do. They're just going to take the Quicken token going into next turn with a 5-card hand. And then we're going to do this. Pulping did hit. So we're going to go ahead and pitch the Oakenold to activate Crown of Seeds. That should be one of the last pulpings they have. I also don't think I've seen a... Reckless Swing yet, so they may not have it in their deck. All right, so we're blocking this out. And then it's better to not give them the Quicken token here, right? It's better to actually give them the Tunic, I think. I don't want to give them the Quicken token. It's over. I got this. I don't know about that, Josh. We are at 1. Like, I don't know that I would call this over just yet. Is there any world we ice react here? The only word we're not supposed to ice react there is if they have a the rough shot in their hand. Well, we're just kind of playing this weird back and forth game here. I feel like we're gonna lose this game. Like maybe they run out of go again at a certain point. Like that's like our hope here is that they run out of go again and we can arsenal something. But it doesn't look like that's happening right now. How many rough shots have they played? All of the rough shots? Okay, so there's no more 1 for 5s. So this being for 6 means we can use Staunch here and then Ice React. We use Staunch, we Ice React. They're forced to put a card back, and then they can throw the claw at me. Like, we're just in this like weird cycle of them throwing the claw at me. But the wild rides are like taking 2 cards out of their deck, so it's like not really hurting us that much. I'm saving the Civic Steps for when I really have to have it here. With them having 4 cards left, it's starting to feel more and more like we might have fatigued them. Although that wasn't really the route I wanted this game to go. I was actually trying to win by attacking them. That's why we were playing so much offense earlier on in the game. Also, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate y'all chilling while we're hanging out. I always enjoy opening boxes and packs and stuff like that with Carly. It's always a lot of fun, so I appreciate you guys being here for that. Yeah, we're going to block 6. That was the card I needed them not to take. Josh, it looks like you spoke just a little bit too soon there, brother. It looks like we just died. They took the favor scene and we needed them not to. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. Like, I don't know how we were supposed to win that game looking back on it. Like, the biggest play that I can say, I honestly, like, the biggest mistake that I can say I made was the stalagmite. The stalagmite there was like really, it was a really poorly timed block for me, and like it really put me in a bad position looking back on it. I don't know, like it feels like the stalagmite like really put a damper on what I was trying to do. Feels like I should have just earth and ice reacted right there and just not blocked with a stalagmite. I could have saved that for a different turn. It's funny because if I had saved the stalagmite, I would have been at 2, which meant I would have been able, like, or if I'd saved the stalagmite, I would have been at 2, but I would have been in a spot where I could have stunted them from throwing the claw at me, which meant I would have been on the turn cycle of like crowning and doing all that kind of stuff every turn. So I don't know. I think that was just a poor blocking decision. Probably cost me that game right there with the stalagmite. It's clearly been too long since I played Oldhim consistently. So LL, I have an LL army tomorrow. I'm too lazy to put a deck together. Do I just send Verdants but run Crown of Seeds? I mean, it's an interesting choice, Rob, to play Verdants with Crown of Seeds. I'm not going to say, okay, I don't even know why you would do this. This feels wrong. Like, I don't even know why you'd want to play this matchup. But, I mean, like, Verdants with Crown of Seeds seems really good, right? I don't know. That's tough. So the gold foil Trent was a Time Skippers, and we opened a Tunic in the Bright Lights box. So I mean, yeah, it wasn't bad. Like no crazy good hits, but it wasn't bad tonight. It wasn't bad. Is Rampart better than Stalagmite in this matchup? Probably not. They're all about efficiency, right? Pummels, Chokeslam, the weakest links. Cut 2 copies of Fate Foreseen, and we're just going to try and run them over. Like, it's all I can think about doing is just trying to run them over. Because we can't really fatigue them like we did Dromai back in the day. We're just going to pass and see what they do. If they put something into play, we'll throw the choke slam at them. Drawing the channel's not bad, to be honest. I mean, she's probably not that bad in a Prism, to be honest. Was this coming in for 3? Coming in for 4, so we're going to start by crowning. I mean, you're right. We probably won't win this matchup, Josh. This seems like a tough one, to be honest. This seems like a tough matchup to run into, but I'm interested in seeing what we can make happen. Honestly, I love that. Pick whatever you want, and then we're going to pop it with the other one. Yeah, so we'll give up the weakest link here as a popper, which seems fine. I think we're just going to keep the Pulse of Eisenloft in Arsenal. Not that it really matters, but I think it's still just like better for us to like give less information away. I guess the channel could have technically more upside into like trying to slow them down next turn, but defense reaction incoming. Yeah, this is the problem with playing into Enigma, is that they just have all these defense reactions. So like it just doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, I think that a like I would say that like a good Prism probably just rickrolls an Enigma if I had to guess, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm just gonna give the favor scene here. They're playing a lot of like popper like cards that we can actually pop, so I'm curious to see how this one plays out. Waxing Spectre. So we're gonna block with the Command and Conquer, and we're just gonna stay where we're at in life total right now. I hate to come off of an Arsenal this turn, but I think the way our hand lined up, we're just better off to throw the weakest link at our opponent. I'm really going to have to like get back into the swing of things with Oldhim. Of course, I just don't know that you can ever play Oldhim when like Prism and Enigma are potentially running around an LL field, right? Like, I don't know. It just seems tough to like commit to playing those heroes in the LL field. Like, Oldhim probably does okay against like Zen and Aurora and a lot of the aggro decks, but you can't really build. I guess I was gonna say you can probably just build Starvo that way to like play well defensively, but you probably can't, right? Like, one of the values of playing Starvo is that you're getting to play like Blink, and you're getting to play like all of these like really powerful like gain action point instants. I mean, yeah, Chain also a very good option. I haven't played Chain in a long time. I haven't played Chain since he was legal in CC, to be honest. Well, I take that. I played a couple games of LL with Chain, but like nothing crazy. We're taking both the counters, or are you just flashing this in? Just flashing this in? Oh, you're going to take one of the counters and let the Waxing Spectre eat the other one? Okay. So probably had a lot of cards that don't block in your hand right there, if I had to guess. I think I'm just gonna say, so I can Civic Steps and then pitch the Autumn's Touch to Oldhim, and then on my turn I can use Tunic and Thunderquake to throw Chokeslam, and then Arsenal the Endless Winter, and maybe try to set that up. I think that's probably a better play. Plus, giving the Quicken token feels pretty good, I think, because like what they're it just like this feels okay with what they're trying to accomplish here. Hey, Pockets, what's up, brother? How are you, man? But we are about to take 4. Like, we're going to take 3 right here, and then we're going to take 1 more from the Spectral Shield they're going to create. Yikes. I mean, I don't think we can let them copy something. I think we have to take 7. Like, it's unfortunate that it lined up that way, but I think that's what our life total just has to do here. I don't think we have much of an option otherwise. We're just going to throw 8 from the choke slam at him. We have not seen any of the Rousey Ancients yet. And admittedly, you know, last time I was playing Oldhim and CC, I was playing like 2 Zealous Peltings in the sideboard to try and have like play into like some of these decks like this. And maybe that's what Oldhim needs to look like if we're going to play against a lot of Illusionists. Super excited for Arachne and Draconic Warrior. Dude, seeing that set this morning, like seeing the cards from the keynote was so like such a cool thing to wake up to. I was very excited, to say the least, to wake up and see that this morning. It's gonna be really cool. The next set, like the Hunted or whatever it's called, is gonna be awesome. I'm very excited to see the set. Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to throw 8 at him and try to clear the board. I don't think there's really ever a turn where we get to like just like block, unfortunately. We're just kind of forced to take damage until we can get to a spot where we could try to clear the board. I'm hoping that we can Arsenal the Oakenold here, and maybe we get lucky on like a Natty Fuse next turn. Probably not, to be honest, but that's going to be the plan for now. But we're just going to throw the biggest number at them we have with the Glacial Footsteps this turn. New cards just got spoiled too. Are you talking about the ones that got spoiled like a few minutes ago, or are you talking about like right now? Yeah, the ones from a little bit ago that got spoiled. Yeah, the new spoilers look really cool. I think they're looking really sweet, Trent. Like this new set as a whole is going to be really cool to like watch and be a part of. I'm actually very excited for this new set. Draconic Warrior is going to be interesting. I'm honestly very excited for another Draconic Ninja. And I know that that's like not really what everybody else is excited for from this set, but I'm very excited for there to be another Draconic Ninja in the set. Or we can like really, I don't know. Like I'm very excited for the new Draconic Ninja. Also, Trent, let's go with the obligatory 1 bit every stream. I love it, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Okay, so they're activating Restless Coalescence in response to me attacking with the Glacial Footsteps, which means their hand might be a little awkward defensively. That, or they have another unmovable. Oh no, they just lost the board. They were preventing as much as possible. Wow, that's interesting. Probably a 10,000 year reunion if I had to guess. I don't think I want to bottom anything. Maybe I want to bottom the Endless Winter. I was like, maybe we get lucky and rip an ice card. We do only have 1 popper. The good news is that I can crown to try and find another one if we need to. I think it'll have, like, it's been very like dagger focused, it looks like so far, so I don't know. They put a Cranial Crush on the bottom and we drew into another Cranial Crush. I would call that pretty lucky. I can crown Oakenold here. Try and find another Arsenal and then throw the hammer, I guess. I also had the option of just throwing Oakenold, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think throwing Oakenold without fusing is going to win us the game. Like, it'll, like, the cards we've seen, like the one card I've seen so far for Draconic Warrior has said like daggers. Excuse me. So it's very possible that it's going to be related to that in any way. That's gonna be like maybe it'll be like split base, because I mean, like, think about Bolton for a second. Like, Bolton is like weapon focused, but it's also, or I'm sorry, Bolton is like attack heavy and like more of like an attack action style deck, but it also has a lot of weapon focus with like Lumina and what it's trying to do. And I'm wondering if maybe like Fang is going to play like that a little bit. It's very possible that that's the case. They're trying to protect the Spectral Shield until they can get back around. I think I'm going to say no blocks here. I guess we can put the Winter's Grasp on the bottom. Okay, ripping into Spinal is not bad. Gives us something to do next turn. Oh, Jesus. So I think I'm going to use Tunic and Crown right now in hopes that we can find an attack to be able to play the Rouse with. Because I think playing Rouse is going to be our only shot at getting this off the board. Oh, we drew a red, so we can't do anything else afterwards. That is super unfortunate. I think we have to throw the Glacial Footsteps with that in mind. Imagine being a Guardian player and saying I only have one Pauper. I remember when Dromai was in the format and we were playing Oldhim, like, we were pitch stacking Paupers because you had to put 3 in each of your second cycle hands if you had the ability to. Because if not, because if not, like, you would literally just be getting run over. Like, there was just nothing you could do. Always glad when they lean into them. Yeah, Donald, I agree. I really like when they lean into the weapons. It's definitely like one of the cooler things about the game, right? Like, the equipment and the weapons is one of the things that makes the game really interesting, in my opinion. Like, you're like literally like suiting up your hero and like they're using a weapon, and it's a cool aesthetic for sure. All right, well, this is our hand. We're gonna pummel the Spinal Crush. Actually, we're gonna pummel the Choke Slam. This is our hand. And by this is our hand, I mean, like, if we don't do something here, we're just gonna die. We're probably gonna lose this game regardless, but, like, we're trying to make it happen here. We will see what we can pull together. Why is Twitch chat not coming through? I hate when it does this randomly. Let's pop out the chat. Excited for Worlds. Also, is Oldhim your favorite Guardian? Hey, Slim, what's up, man? I am very excited for Worlds. First off, like, yeah, I am pumped for Worlds. I think Worlds is going to be a really fun thing to watch. Actually starts here in just a little bit, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think I'm going to try and cut the stream off like right before it starts, because I think it starts tonight, because it's technically Friday morning. Shit. I wanted to be able to play this. We'll apologize to our opponent. Does give them more information. I probably should have waited, but yeah. So, yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember seeing that and being like, okay, like, when the stream's over, I can play Call of Duty with Carly. We can hang out, and I can watch the Worlds stream, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for Worlds, and yes, Oldhim is my favorite Guardian of all time, to be honest. Oldhim is really cool. Like, I really like his like hero ability and like what he's trying to accomplish. Like, I just think he's very fun, and like there's a lot of like theme centered around him, in my opinion. Oldhim's very cool, in my opinion. Slim, yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna cut the stream off right before World starts, because one, I want to watch Worlds, if I'm being honest. If I'm being entirely honest, I want to watch Worlds, and I don't want to cut into like people not being able to like watch Worlds or something like that. Like that seemed like there's a lot of people who come by and hang out that are like very like I would say very dedicated and like they really enjoy hanging out and like spending time here. So I would hate to make them pick between watching Worlds and like trying to have me up to support me. I don't know. It just seems rough. It just seems like a crappy thing to do. Oldhim is a snooze fest. A lot of people feel that way. A lot of people think that Oldhim is a snooze fest. And to be fair, like we're getting our just desserts right now with this matchup we're playing. This matchup is tough. I really don't know why they're playing Enigma in LL, but it is really cool to see current heroes from CC like doing well in LL. It's a fun thing to like see and kind of witness and be a part of. All right, so they play a drop in the ocean. I assume there's another one coming. No, they literally are just playing a drop in the ocean. Okay, I mean, that's fine. All right, so we did clear the Spectral Shield. It's taken us most of the game, but we have finally gotten the board clear. So there's that. Also, this hand does a lot of things, but it also somehow does nothing. We're going to go ahead and give up both of pieces of equipment here. I could be supposed to give up Stalagmite at this point, to be honest. I've not used Stalagmite very effectively tonight. Okay. Well, wouldn't really have changed anything from where we're sitting. So we're going to go Tunic Crown of Seeds. It is not a blue. We're going to come in for 9, and then they'll probably like give 3 or 4 cards, do some stuff, and then when we Arsenal, we'll probably just die next turn. This has been a tough matchup. Hey, what's up, Scott? Think he needed a Stalag there on the Bear Fangs, otherwise the Wild Ride was playable with the 2 Berserk triggers, so definitely a Claw after. Yeah, we were talking about my Stalagmite on your when I did, and it was a very poor Stalagmite, the second one, because I was trying to prevent the rest of your turn, and it just did not pan out. I just miscounted resources, and it was just a bad play on my part. But I enjoyed the game, brother. I enjoyed the game. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think the deck is giving us like that many fits. I think I'm very out of practice with Oldhim. When I was playing Oldhim when it was in CC, I was playing Oldhim. I was playing Oldhim all the time. Like it was all I was playing at the current moment. So I was doing very well with the deck, and I think we're not seeing that tonight because if I'm being honest, I think there's just like I'm just very out of practice. And so like I think it's very easy to see that I'm out of practice with the deck, to be honest. Like, and any of the hands that we're playing right now, we would need to be able to keep the entire hand to be able to make this work. And I just don't know that there's a world that we're ever going to get to keep a 4-card hand the rest of the game. It's definitely not an easy deck to play, that's for sure. Like, that is 100% facts. Big facts. And the fact that I'm so out of practice with it is definitely not helping anything. And now we're at the point in the game where like blocking with Stalagmite is like not really a choice. It's more of like a this has to happen kind of thing. And that concerns me a little bit. I think we're going to have to crown away the Pummel, to be honest. I'm going to pitch this to crown. That blocks pretty effectively. We can sink the Thunderquake, looking for a red attack potentially. And then, no, we're probably sinking the channel, right? Yeah, the channel's probably just something better here. We're blocking this out effectively. I think we're required to take the 2 here. This could be a time we're supposed to give Stalagmite and just throw 8 at them. We'll go to 2. I don't know. Like, this game's honestly so far over at this point. Like, Also, like, I guess that was a pretty lousy mistake because we just died to astral etchings from hand. So that was a poor decision. We fall down to 1 right here. Yeah, I'm just going to take this point. We're just so far behind at this point. I don't think I can come back here. I think this is a tough matchup, and they had the astral etchings. So it's just like super BM of you not to play it. Yeah, that's like just super toxic, but okay. Yeah, so yeah, man, I am all over the place tonight. Like I'm definitely not playing Oldhim like I used to. That's for dang sure. So we got a lot of work to do if I'm going to play Oldhim in Columbus, which is, I don't know, probably not going to be the case. I might just end up playing like Starvo or something like that. But there's also a lot of good options. Like I could also see myself playing Zen. Zen has just like a lot of value. He's very explosive. Zen seems really solid. So there's a lot of things on the table for stuff that we could be playing. Oh, let's see. Dylan posted a video. TCG Talk got a video going on. Posting a video tonight, trying to make content for the world. I always appreciate people posting videos at like all hours of the day because it's like it's tough to make stuff like that happen, you know? Like it is not easy to be on content all the time. Have fun, good night. Yo, pal, thanks for hanging out, man. Hope you have a good night, brother. Appreciate you being here. Caleb said cue the training montage. Bro, honestly, I'm here for that. Honestly, I'm so here for that. That would be awesome. That would be funny. Like, I always love in TV shows when they like break the like fourth wall or whatever and they talk about like the training montage and things like that. I always get a kick out of that. Oh man, Oldhim. How far I've fallen from the tree when I used to play him in CC. Man, I don't know. With Prism in the format, I have a really hard time just picking Oldhim for any tournament because the only illusionist in the format when we were playing Oldhim back in the day was Dromai, and you were actually able to like fatigue them and like pitch stack that matchup. Like it was a very different meta back then. Like there wasn't like now Prism's in the format and like between Prism and if people are playing Enigma, Kano's probably pretty tough if I had to guess. I don't know. How far you fallen from the Millennium Tree? Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of funny because like I think we all like as people think of ourselves as better than we are a lot of times when it comes to stuff. Like I remember myself being very good at Oldhim, but that was also like I remember I was streaming Oldhim for that RTN season. Prepping for that RTN season, I was playing Oldhim every stream, and I was streaming Oldhim like three days a week, and we were playing like probably 4 or 5 games a stream because you know the games were long and grindy. Excuse me. And I was also like practicing a bunch like off stream, like we were like testing with the team, and like there was a lot of stuff going on like behind the scenes preparing for RTN season. And now like I haven't like this is like the only Oldhim games I've played in God knows how long. God knows how long it's been since I've played Oldhim games. I've also learned it's very hard to find opponents in this format. It's very hard to find opponents who want to play this against you. All right, so what do we got? AV2 here. AV2 and Crown of Seeds. We're gonna bring in Respites. We're gonna bring in the Weakest Link. And I guess we're going to be looking at Blizzard. Maybe we cut Rouse to bring in another Blizzard here to be able to make this a little bit cleaner. Blizzards have a lot of value. We want all of our defense reactions. Yeah, I think this is better. All right, we're gonna try and like really stack up here and like try to play this one as clean as we possibly can. So we're gonna be thinking about a lot of our plays and really trying to determine how we can make a lot of stuff happen. So, oh, you know what's also funny? I just thought about the KO game. We lost 1 damage on turn 0. How funny. Like, how ironically funny that we took 1 on turn 0. And it ended up actually biting us. I'm going to say no blocks. Yep. We're still going to say no blocks. The Sigil of Solace puts them back to 39, which is fine. I am going to sink this. We're going to put the Glacial Footsteps on the bottom. We're looking for an ice card to be able to fuse with the Endless Winter. I'd like to be able to throw the Endless Winter with a fuse here. So, Volzar? Volzar! I still always want to say that anytime I'm playing Volzar or do anything with it, I always want to say that. Spinal Crush, looking pretty solid here. It's really funny. So at one of my Pro Quests this past weekend, I had a judge ask me, his name's Terrence, he's a really cool guy. I had a judge ask me, how different would Flesh and Blood be if like when Spinal Crush was active, like your embodiments of lightning didn't pop. They saved for another turn because the game checked and saw that you couldn't gain go again. So it didn't even attempt to like pop your things. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. It was like a kind of it was a pretty cool like concept, like theory crafting idea of like how the game could have turned out. And it makes me wonder if like, did James White and them ever test that as an idea or something like that? I don't know. Like I always thought that would have been like a neat concept to like think about. I think our opponent's thinking about how they want to block the Spinal Crush. Drawing into the Spinal Crush was pretty good. I mean, we were probably just going to throw the Endless Winter at him, like no matter what happened there. But the Spinal Crush does line up very well for us. Okay, they don't have go again, so they can gain action points and do a bunch of stuff like that, but they currently do not have go again. So this is coming in for 7. I guess I could have crowned that away. Tried to find a blue. Yeah, we're going to have to make that play here, I think. So I'm going to pitch this to crown. Which is definitely what we want to do. We do find the blue, which is very nice. And then we're going to end up taking 4. And now we're actually able to throw another Spinal Crush and then Arsenal Faeforcine. Okay. So we've pitched and we went ice, or we went earth and guardian attack. We went ice and blue guardian, blue ice, blue guardian, or I'm sorry, blue earth, blue guardian, and then we went endless winter and the thunderquake. So we're gonna go winter's grasp first to try and get those as close together as we possibly can. Because we want to be able to get that fuse second cycle going on. And then the Blizzard could have a lot of value here for us. It really depends. Well, I guess not, since they're not going to be using... Since Spinal Crush is active, Blizzard's not really looking like anything relevant. We could honestly just use the Faeforcine. Nah. So we're going to use the Faeforcine here. Okay, so they choose to put that back in their hand. We're going to use the Faeforcine. We'll put the Blizzard on the bottom. Having another ice card there to go with the Endless Winter. Kind of like setting up our blues for second cycle a little bit here. Okay. Even if the Winter's Bite does just eat a Tunic here, it still eats Tunic. And that's good because they want to use Tunic into Lightning Greaves on the turn they're going to try and pop off here. So I think that using the Winter's Bite here is a better play because it at minimum takes the Tunic, which is still good for us. And then we're going to use Blizzard to throw to the Winter's Well. And then we're going to Arsenal the Glacial Footsteps. Now, the Glacial Footsteps is just to close the game out. Like, that's literally just a 6 for 10. It's just Thunderquake that has the potential to have Dominate. And being able to throw the Winter's Well here makes it to where, like, their Tunic could be a little bit more awkward because of the Frostbite. So since they used it to pay for the Winter's Bite, The Frosty Winter's Well is going to be, it's going to offer it takes a card from their hand. Like we took a tunic counter and a card from their hand. I honestly think this is ultimately a big win for us, if I'm being honest. I think this was like a very positive push in the right direction as far as like making sure that we are continuing to hold our life lead and trying to like push tempo here. They discard a Sigil of Conductivity to start their turn off of Auxilio. Oh, I didn't realize that was Sigil of Ether earlier. Guess I should have been looking at what they were doing, but... Oh, excuse me. Clearly I did not sleep enough last night. Arcane 1. We're going to pay for the arcane damage here, and they're just going to pass. All right, so we're going to throw the weakest link, and we are going to over-pitch like this. Now, the interesting thing is that it does represent Pummel, but me pitching the red and the blue this way, just kind of, to most people, it should show you that I'm just trying to get cards out of my hand, that I'm trying to stack my deck a little bit. That's really all it should say to you as far as like everything's concerned when you're looking at this. Another thing we could have done would have been pitch Channel to activate Crown. And then we could have tried to Arsenal the Oasis Respite and save it for like one of their bigger spells, like a really big Mind Warp or something that they're trying to push a lot of damage with. That would have been a good play for us as well. The Sigil of Conductivity is pretty much just going to sit there the rest of the game. I think we're just going to Crown here to start our turn and see what we can do. We do not have an Earth card, unfortunately. I would kind of like to Ice React them here, but there's a good chance they just have an instant. Yeah. Like a Sigil of Brilliance just lets them return that to make an embodiment, and then they get to play it out again. So next turn, we're going to throw Spinal Crush at them. Doing everything we can to make this awkward. Ice React only has so much value against a lot of these instant speed decks. It can be a little awkward at times. All the dopamine from last night, waking up at 5 a.m. for the keynote, tinfoil hatting half of the day while working. I'm spent, dude. Pockets, honestly, brother, I get it, man. I get it, dude. It is, it can be exhausting to put the old tinfoil hat on sometimes. It really can. It truly, truly can, brother. I completely understand what you mean. Completely get it, man. All right, so we've managed to like actually Spinal Crush our opponent and deal them some damage here. We did draw the Oasis Respite if this is their turn to like try and like pop off here. Pop off on the main stage, as it were. We do also have the ability to like try and Ice React them this turn if it's something that we think we could get a lot of value from. Pockets nailed it. Appreciate the insight. All right, so this is clearly going to be like a Lightning Greaves turn. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to lead by pitching here. I'm going to say no blocks, and we're going to play the Fate Scene. Like, there's clearly Lightning Greaves and other nonsense in the resolution step. It feels very, very obvious to me what they're up to right here. The Winner's Bite can go to the bottom. Yeah, Tunic, Lightning Greaves to play around the Spinal Crush effect. Makes sense. Sigil of Conductivity gives them an action point, and it returns this to their hand. I'm going to block like this and see what they do. You know what we could do, honestly? As a reaction, we could block with we could use the Ice React here. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this play. Using the Ice React here after they've given us the Lightning Greaves, I think makes a lot of sense because they're forced to like play their turnaround how they want this to happen. They have to give up a card here, then they have to turn around and give up a card to the Frostbite if they're going to continue to play things. So they're obviously going to continue to do stuff and like really try to put the pressure on us here, but I think we're going to get a lot of value this turn. Okay, so they pitched the Ether Tide to play Sigil of Brilliance, returning Gone in a Flash to their hand. They have amped 4 so far. It's Gone in a Flash. We're going to say no blocks here. I want to keep the Oasis Respite if I can. I mean, if their turn was really only about physical attacks there, then like this is a massive W for this entire turn cycle for us, so I think this is pretty good. Stalagmite is amazing, I agree. It is a very awesome card. So there's literally nothing you can do here, which means we're just going to block. Like this feels so like obviously our play with the Stalagmite was very good right there. That really enabled us to get a lot of value out of what they were trying to accomplish that turn. That's the other thing about playing Oldhim is like if you play Oldhim at like a lot of these like smaller like if you play Oldhim at like tournaments where you don't run into Prism or you don't run into like if you just play Oldhim against a lot of these aggro decks, you'll probably have a pretty good day. It's kind of like playing Victor in the current CC meta. As long as you don't run into Enigma, you're fine, right? Like you're fine. It's pretty exciting to open another Stalagmite tonight. You actually really like to see that. We're going to say no blocks, and we're going to give him the old favor scene. Give him the old razzle dazzle. We'll take 1, fall down to 29. That seems fine. Okay, so Volzar resolves. I'm going to activate Oldhim. We're going to pitch 2, take a little bit of damage, and then I'm sorry, sink below. We're not going to sink anything. Hey, Caleb. Yeah, we're going to be watching Worlds. I'm probably going to call the stream here in just a little bit, to be honest. I wanted to stream and hang out with you guys tonight, but like afterwards, like here in a little bit, like maybe after this game, depending on how long this game takes, we're going to call it so that I can be ready to watch Worlds at 10 o'clock when it comes on. Because I'm actually very excited to watch Worlds. I think that Worlds, I love watching the big organized play tournaments. They're absolutely a blast to watch and be a part of. I guess be a part of, like, you guys know what I mean. Like when I'm watching it, I feel like I'm a part of it. Sleeper pick. So, I'm going to be honest. A lot of the thoughts that I was having about the metagame as a whole were very reflective of what the card guys were saying, which I know feels like a real cop-out answer, to be honest. But like, I feel like that, Viserai and Enigma are going to be the 2 most like popular picks looking at the metagame. But I'm going to be honest. Man, I don't know, like a sleeper pick. I think Prism's a lot better than everybody thinks it is, to be honest. Like, I think Prism is in a much better place, in my opinion, than everybody gives it credit for. I could see Prism like really having like a role in this tournament, and also like the other big deck that like nobody's really talking about, in my opinion, is the other big deck no one's really talking about, in my opinion, is Zen. Zen is very good. Zen is in a very good spot in the metagame currently, and like I think that Zen is gonna really show up at this tournament. Okay, that was really weird. I mean, we're just gonna throw Command and Conquer at him. Just get the value here. Worlds is special for me because watching all the coverage in 2022 is what made me decide to start playing the fantastic game. See, dude, stuff like that's amazing to hear. Like I love to hear stories like that, man. Like, and you know, I have to admit, like, you know, like Ethan and all them do an amazing job. I love that they got Ethan for Worlds because like Ethan does such an amazing job with the content. And you can just see in all of the content that Ethan like truly pours like his heart and like his soul into like the projects and the things that he puts together for us. Ethan makes it a very enjoyable experience for all of us, and I love that. I absolutely love that. We'll wait and pulse on the next one here, although it's possible I'm just supposed to pulse there. I did buy I am excited to be able to use my cold foil pulse of Eisenloft again. On God, for real, for real. So we're amping 3. So we're going to use Crown to 100% stop that. And then we're going to pitch Glacial Footsteps to be able to have that with our Pulse so that we'll have a 8 Dominate pitch stack for second cycle. I went into a Lorcana stream. It doesn't even come close to the Fab streams. Dude, like, for anybody who, like, played Magic back in the day, or even if you didn't play Magic back in the day, Taylor Crawford the other day said something to me that really stood out. Right now, we are in the golden age of Flesh and Blood because we are living in the world and time of, like, 2015 modern Magic, which is, like, the time that everyone loved Magic the Gathering. And now Magic has fallen off of a cliff, and Flesh and Blood really picked up the pieces and did a lot of very good things, in my opinion. Like, it really seems like James White and the entire Flesh and Blood team were like, oh, okay, this is what Magic was doing correctly, and we're going to take the things that we didn't like and we're going to improve on them. And honestly, man, like, James and all of LSS has done such an amazing job with, like, making sure that Flesh and Blood has, like, the best OP scene. And it does. It does, 100%. They definitely could have activated Volzar right there. I don't know why they didn't. They would have pushed through 1 more damage. I mean, not that it would have like been the end of the world or anything, but it feels like it's relevant information at this point, right? Which in turn ignited my desire to start altering again, and I'm so much happier doing so. Yeah, Martin, dude, I love that, man. I love that. Also, I love that you're doing alters because, man, if you want the truth, like, I love your alters, and I really enjoy that every time I have an idea, like reaching out to you about doing stuff like that, man. Like, it's like, I'm glad that you enjoy it so much because, like, I really enjoy knowing someone, like, on, like, you know, getting to meet you and like spend some time with you at nationals, like, makes it more of like a personal connection for me. And so it makes it a lot more enjoyable to be able to work with someone who, like, you know, knows me on a more personal level and like understands the things that I like and dislike about the game. And so that, like, they're able, like, I'm just able to like share my ideas with you, and you can, like, I don't know, like, we can get like cool tokens that way. And like, I really like that. I don't know. It's just, it's awesome in my opinion. This hand's kind of weird. This hand's not great. Dude, absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. Is this just Mind Warp for 2? Okay. It's really weird. Yeah, I mean, we'll just throw the Endless Winter and then just Arsenal the other one. We're not forced into like using Tunic or anything. The other interesting thing is at this point we might just fatigue them, so. Today has exhausted me with all these spoilers. I'm breaking into the family's change chart to prepare. Michael Paul, I love that, brother. I love that Michael Paul. That's hilarious, dude. That is hilarious, brother. I figured you've been having a field day seeing all these new spoilers for your boy. Well, it seems like your boy's Arachne at this point. Like, there's quite a few of them that are coming out, it looks like. So it's pretty cool. The whole new set looks really exciting. I'm honestly just pumped to be able to get, like, just to be able to have more draconic ninja support. Fi was my boy for a long time. Really enjoyed playing Fi, so I'm very excited that there is draconic ninja support coming back. That is a very promising start to a new set for me. What expansion slot for Guardian do you think is going to be for this set? Do we think that there's going to be a expansion Guardian slot for this set? Do we think there's going to be one? But if there is going to be one, it probably has something to do with like either seismic surges, or it's like one of those buffs or something like that. Anyone else eating candy tonight? I have to be honest with you, Christian. I'm pretty ahead of that curve. Carly and I are like candy fiends. We keep a lot of candy in the house, so I eat candy almost every night. Oh, just keeping it real, fam. Just keeping it real. Carly and I are candy fiends, brother. Hope everyone's having a good Halloween, though. I appreciate y'all chilling with me on a day like Halloween. No, there's a lot of things y'all could be doing. Damn, I hate this to tuck this to the bottom when we just drew our piece that we wanted. But I think we kind of have to be honest. Yeah, so we're going to end up taking 2 here. We want to let them opt as few as we can, just being entirely honest. I really wish any of these had go again. It would be awesome to be able to throw like this into Winter's Will. I think I've been playing a little bit too much Starvo. We're going to throw the weakest link, and I guess we'll arsenal the fridge here. But the real secret to enjoying aggro, the sugar rush. I mean, listen, I have always had a sweet tooth. I've had a sweet tooth my entire life, and Carly does as well. So like, it really benefits because we're like, oh, you want to go get ice cream after this? And we get ice cream after dinner all the time. Carly gets it. Draw a card here makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna block Cranial Crush, and then we're gonna activate Oldhim here with our Earth card to be able to prevent some damage. We also know that they have a current funnel in hand, so. Hey Wally, what's up, dude? The gold foil was a Time Skippers, which I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty happy with the gold foil Time Skippers. It was a pretty like middle of the road gold foil, so I grabbed a couple Snickers and Twix minis each. My gut is going to hate me later. LOL, Christian, dude, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Those like decisions that like we like. I'm here for it, man. I got to tell you, I'm so here for it, brother. If I remember correctly, the next card that we just put down is a Thunderquake. If we're to pitch stack, yeah. So the next card after this is a nice card. So since we drew into the Thunderquake, we can throw the Hammer for 4. It's non-frosty, but we are able to save the Endless Winter for next turn, where we can arsenal the Endless Winter, and we can set up to be able to play the to be able to fuse it next turn, because we should have after the Thunderquake, it should be an ice card, another card, an ice card, and then I believe a red, if I remember correctly. But I think it's ice, blue guardian, ice. I just remember us putting the Thunderquake there. Low key, I will laugh if we don't get a Dromai, but we get a dust. Dude, if we get a Dromai and don't get a dust, they might be calling for James Head, right? Like they might be calling for James Head. Like they might the poachers might be at the gates, bro. Sometimes I wonder how I'm still fat when I eat well and work out, and then have nights like tonight where I down 2 bags of M&Ms and I remember, bro. Oh, Wally, dude, you're not fat, bro. Like meeting you at Nationals, dude, you're not fat at all. Like I don't even know where you're coming at me with this trash that you're fat, fam. Oh no, it wasn't a red card. It was Blizzard. It was back-to-back Blizzards. I remember that now. Ice card, Blue Guardian card, Ice card, and then I got the last one wrong, but it was back-to-back Blizzards. I do remember making that decision, being like, I don't know. I believe the Arachne slip through the crack is my 4th hero of the set. The other Arachne that transforms into the other 6 is yet to be fully revealed. Okay, that's cool. I'm really excited for the, like, Oops All Arachne set. I think it's, like, a pretty cool, like, thematic decision, all things considered. We're just going to let him opt. We're just going to let him opt, bro. Let him cook. Like, there's no way for him to gain action points or really do anything after this, so we're just gonna let it happen, and whatever happens, happens. Ooh, just kidding. Blink. Blink. I immediately have to eat my words. Immediately. Getting ready to go to bed. Might as well tune into an Oldhim stream. Drew, what's up, dude? It's probably the last one of the night, to be honest, Drew. I want to cut the stream off before Worlds because I want to be able to watch Worlds tonight, if I'm being honest. But dude, I get it. I'm glad you came by, Drew. I'm glad you came by and hung out tonight, man. Hope you've been doing all right, brother. Hope you've been doing all right. I know last time we talked, you were kind of down about the whole scene in the game right now. So World starts at 10 p.m. EST, sir. So here in about 30 minutes, Worlds is going to be on, and I got to tell you, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Worlds. I actually have quite a bit of stuff to do for work tomorrow, which is like a big bummer. But so I can't stay up too late because I gotta get up and drive about 20, 30 minutes for work in the morning. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm hoping to be up till about 1 or 2 watching Worlds. Watch party? Ooh. Let me talk to Carly. Carly and I are supposed to play games after this, and it depends on what Carly's doing. Acilio and LL, like, so our opponent is playing Acilio, but they're not playing like Tome of Aetherwind and like Tome of Fandel. They're not doing all the stuff they're supposed to be doing, which is like pretty surprising to me because that's the reason to play Acilio and LL is that you can play all the broken stuff, and they're not for some reason. You think you're going to make it to 1 or 2. I'm hoping that Worlds is going to give me that energy to make it to 1 or 2. So just to clarify, Carly, like I wouldn't stream the watch party. It'd just be me like hanging out in the Discord with everybody, which like if you're okay with, like I'm down for. I'm totally here for it. As long as Enigma doesn't win Worlds, you'll be happy. I mean, that's fair. I don't want it to win Worlds either, if I'm being real. Whatever you want to do, chat anytime. So like, you know, there's a big stigma around like relationships, and like whenever like your wife or your girlfriend says do whatever you want to do, it's always a trap, right? Carly's one of the few people I've met that like genuinely means it when she says do whatever you want to do. Hang on, I'm messaging our opponent here. But like it's still like always funny to me. Because I always think, like I've done this or I've done that or blah blah blah. Like I always think, oh, you can't do whatever you want to do. It's a lie. It's a lie. Yeah, Christian said, tread carefully. Josh said it's a trap. It definitely sounds better if you use emojis. That is for sure. That is for sure. They go back to 4. I mean, they don't have an action point, but they do get to keep that. And it was in the resolution step, so I'm still not able to do that. Channel probably just ends the game, right? Like, we had the ability to throw the hammer, but I think that Channel's actually just better. Like they probably have some blues in their deck to do some things with, but I think Channel like just stops them from being able to play enough offense to where like we're in the clear after this. Now Carly said, Josh said she's playing you. No, I get it. Mandy's the same way. When she tells me to do what I want, she means it. Yeah, no, it is always surprising to me because Carly really means that. Because I grew up like with just people in my family that like were very passive aggressive and stuff like that, and so like I always think Carly doesn't actually mean it, but she really does. But she actually always means it. So I get it. And yes, Martin, Carly is the best partner in the world, dude. Like I tell everybody that. Like I mean that so wholeheartedly. It's not even funny. Like no cap on God, for real, for real. We're gonna pitch this, and we're just gonna play the respite here. I had originally brought in respites to try and like slow down like spindles or like mind warps or anything like that, but we've just been able to pitch stack them the whole game. It's not mattered. There's no way to keep them both, right? It's just not possible. There's no way to keep the channel again. Yeah, not without like a red. He said, I get it. Listen, if people are hanging out in the Discord, like I might come hang out in the Discord for a few minutes and say hi to everybody. I don't know. I kind of want to like play Black Ops. I am pretty sure if you are a partner on camera, they will say they have the best partner. I mean, you're right. People probably would say that, but the difference is when I say it, I mean it. Like, okay, so no, they could have blocked that out. They could have like taken one and went down there, and then they had like next to nothing. Yeah, like that's kind of the thing that Oldhim does against like a lot of these decks, like these more like aggressive decks. Also, our opponent wasn't playing like Toma Fiendals and Toma Aetherwind. I don't think that they really knew what some of the cards was. Bro, want to join me in Black Ops? Dude, if you're playing Black Ops, we play all the time, man. I got it because a friend wanted me to, and I'm so bad. I mean, dude, we're not any good. I'm way past the, like, prime of being good at video games anymore. Like, those days are long behind me. But, like, we play Fortnite and Call of Duty because it's fun and stuff like that. But, yeah, well, if you ever want to play, hit me up, man. Like, hit me up. We can play sometime for sure. We got, like, a group that plays and stuff like that, so... Guys, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys being here while we opened the gold foil and opened all those boxes. I had fun opening the boxes. It's always fun to have Curly on stream. I was like, she always says something that's wildly inappropriate and it makes everybody laugh. So I always get a kick out of it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for being here. Don't forget, World starts in like 25 minutes. Enjoy Worlds. Have a great weekend, guys. Have a great weekend. No streams this weekend. I do got a video tomorrow coming out about The Hunted, the new set. Just kind of sharing my thoughts on it. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out tomorrow. It comes out at noon EST. But if not, I will be back next week. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend, guys. Take it easy, guys.